everything to know about health and style. The health bar determines how much damage can be taken before you die. Your health can go up to 100 on standard difficulty, which can be healed with blood or parries. Different attacks create different amounts of blood, such as the drill that creates a huge area for rapid healing, and a parry will instantly heal the max amount of soft damage. By collecting a red soul orb, you can heal to full and get an additional 100 extra health that cannot be healed with blood unless on harmless difficulty, or after dying 3 times on lenient, where instead your max health will default to 200 and act like normal health. There are 2 types of damage, soft damage and hard damage. Soft damage is the normal healable damage that appears black on the meter. Blood and parries can replace this with health. And then there's hard damage, which is only used on standard difficulty and higher. This cannot be healed back, but will drain away over time. There is a cooldown after getting hit before the hard damage starts draining. According to the wiki, the cooldown starts at 1 second and increases by an amount of seconds equivalent to 1/20th of the damage dealt by the attacks. This means that taking 20 damage would add 1 second. But it seems that time is rounded down to the nearest whole number. Getting hit by the sentry shot, which does 50 damage equaling 2 seconds combined with the starting 1 second, would take 3 seconds to start draining that hard damage. And at violent difficulty, there's an additional 1 second on top of this, meaning the example would be increased to 4 seconds. Around 35% of enemy damage will be hard damage. Reeling in the whiplash will replace soft damage with hard damage at 60 per second, going up to a max of 50 hard damage. Golden hard damage will not drain. Currently, I believe this is only used by the greater spawn of the Flesh Panopticon fight. Your style will determine how fast hard damage drains and the cooldown before it. You will lose 15 hard damage per second, with the normal cooldown on Anarchic rank or below, 40 per second with a 2 times faster cooldown at Supreme, 50 per second with a 2.5 times faster cooldown at Sadistic, 60 per second with a 3 times faster cooldown at Shitstorm, and at Ultra Kill rank, the timer is set to 0 and you cannot gain hard damage. Style can be gained by doing almost anything. It can be just shooting an enemy, or getting any of the over 90 style bonuses, all giving different amounts of points. There are many multipliers for your style. The movement multiplier quickly goes up to 3 times when sliding or in the air, otherwise going back down to 1. Your weapon's freshness is determined by how many times you use a certain weapon. Every variant has its own meter that starts at fresh, giving a 1.5 times multiplier, but the more the weapon is used, it can go all the way down to dull, giving a 0 times multiplier. The amount of freshness on a weapon can go from 0 to 10. 0 to 1 is dull, 1 to 5 is stale, 5 to 7.5 is used, and 7.5 to 10 is fresh. Every hit reduces the freshness on a weapon by 0.7 and increases all of their weapon freshness by 0.5, and weapons not held in hand gain 0.1 freshness per second. According to the wiki, these weapons and style bonuses have different multipliers for freshness. This is so something like the shotgun doesn't go from fresh to stale in one shot. And if you have fewer weapons, the minimum freshness increases, only going down to stale at 3 or 4 variants, used at 2 variants, and stays fresh with only 1 variant equipped. Attacking a boss will decay a weapon's freshness 1.5 times faster, and dual wield orbs will divide the weapon decay by the amount of power-ups plus 1, making the decay of 1 revolver shot the same as a single shot with multiple revolvers. Now for style ranks. On the meter to the right, you can see your current rank. Each rank requires more points than the last to fill the meter. Once the meter is filled, it will go to the next rank. The meter is constantly going down faster at higher ranks, meaning that to keep a good style rank, you need to be constantly earning style points. It will instantly go down by 1 rank when you take damage. Starting at Supreme, each rank you go up will help drain hard damage a little better, as mentioned back in the health portion of this video.